Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come roll, you can borrow calm, piece by piece, thriving in your palm. Home, sweet
Hey, good morning, friends. Welcome back to last Sunday, or at least that's what it should have been. We should have had this session last Sunday morning, but those migraines were bumping, and we rescheduled to today. So thank you so much for joining us this morning for today's Sunday doubleheader here at Role Playing Unlimited. It's been a while since we've done that. Sunday morning and Sunday evening. Used to be a weekly thing. Don't know how I ever managed that. It's much more manageable on the old schedule to do it bi-weekly and scatter those Sundays on opposite ends of the month. But I digress from that. You know me, your host, Tragically HP, Hamartia Pentamnesic. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We've got a full table ready in the voice chat. 6 out of 7 gathered right now. Number 7 should be along shortly. Let's go see what's up with them and continue our voyage into the Plateau, where many a hand has scaled the grand old face.
Little pig, let me in.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Are these lollipop sodas any good?
Don't eat the candy.
Oh, I was passing candy out to everybody.
Lollipop. We're just here bullshitting, talking about the Royal Rumble, you know?
Man, fucking Logan Paul. fucking. You know, we had a family dinner last night at 6 p.m. my time, which was right about as the men's Royal Rumble was kicking off. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this with Peacock and the way they stagger things. If you don't watch it live, there's like a 60 to 90 minute delay after the presentation is over that you have to wait to get back into it for where you can then fast forward, rewind, and find where you left off. So as soon as I get home from dinner, they're in the post show and they're interviewing John Cena. So I'm like, oh shit, turn it off. And of course the whole time I'm just thinking that Cena must have won the Rumble, but I managed to avoid all the spoilers until about 11 p.m. my time, when I finally was able to access the match and watch it, and only then to suffer the disappointment as I watched my boy CM Punk toss out Reigns and Rollins, and I was like, turn around, somebody's gonna come up behind, turn the fucking right, god damn it, it's fucking Logan Paul. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Good match, though, good match, good times.
So we all know who Jay's going after, right?
I mean, definitely. Jay versus Gunther. Looks like we're going to have like a Gunther versus Sami Zayn kind of rehash from last year. Just not with as much build-up, it feels like. No disrespect to Jey Uso. I mean, I happened to change my frickin' tagline here in Discord to his theme song a couple weeks ago just by chance. So, I mean, I'm happy he won. I was pretty shocked and very happy. But at the same time, like, I don't know what they're doing. We'll see. They're building something.
I think it might be Cody Rhodes he goes after.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be like Seth versus Punk at WrestleMania. Probably no title stipulations at all, really, in that respect. So, I guess it is what it is.
And then I guess during that press conference, John Cena was like, I used to have the thought that my time was no longer needed, and I did enough. I'm going for my 17th title reign. I'm breaking the record, and then I'll shake the man whoever beats me after that.
Yes.
I'm like, fuck. Okay.
I mean, it's going to be Randy Orton then, right? Or are we like assuming that they're going to build somebody up over the next quarter century and have them somehow topple John Cena? I mean, that's not something that happens very often. So,
they might. Unfortunate to say, they might just drop the belt. They'll give John the strap, let him beat the all-time record for most world heavyweight titles, and then they'll probably drop the strap back to Roman.
Interesting. Yeah, I could see him winning one of the straps at WrestleMania and carrying it through for the rest of the year until his tour is over, but we'll see how that goes. My only beef is that he's doing the same shit that he accused The Rock of a decade ago. You're a part-timer and you're here competing in the main matches for the main titles. You shouldn't be doing that. There's people who are here busting their ass day in and day out, and that was a sentiment that I always agreed with. And now he's I'm here to start my farewell tour, and then I'm off for a month, and I come back for a match, and I'm going to be off for another month to film a movie, but I'm going to come back for another match that puts me in the title hunt. It's just, come on, dude, come on. But anyway, let's get back into the game. What do you say? We had...
I don't know. I can bullshit about wrestling more.
Oh, for sure, for sure. We can
Just
possibly
missing Diego still.
save that for halftime. Yeah, I don't know. We should probably give him a tag there in the old channel. He did say yesterday that he would be with us, and he is at the top of the initiative. So the tardiness is a little awkward. Can always just pass the torch on to the next character in line if it comes to such a thing. Where in the world is Carl, played by Diego? Yeah, he's not with us in Streamland either, so I think we will just start off with the next turn in line, which is Varus. We've got our first battle here at the base of the plateau. Remember to, the dynamic lighting should handle your sight lines well enough. But in the case that they do not, and you accidentally wander somewhere that you will need to make a check for, I will, of course, let you know. But, Varus, you've got the top spot here. What you gonna do?
Figure out, try to remember where everybody was at before.
Well, all of the remaining combat is on the south side. There were a couple of them that were up top of the plateau. Not sure exactly where they are. And then there was at least one of them ground level over here that was hassling Sahar for the longest time.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just move up. I guess 30, so come on. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that a fence in front of me?
Yep, sure is. Not in the best condition
20.
though, and easy enough to hop right over.
Okay, so 25, 30. And then I guess I'll get to this cliff here and start climbing.
Sounds like athletics or acrobatics, whichever works for you better.
My athletics, I get to add half my proficiency, so +1 to this roll also. So athletics check.
Half your proficiency? Well, it's a good thing for you because the DC is 29.
Yeah, I expertise in it during the training, during the off time.
Oh, so you get to add your existing plus another half. Not, it sounded to me like it was just your half. I was like, what is that? But natural 20, you are gonna scamper right up there with no issue.
And now I cannot see anything. Am I against a... Oh, there it is. Now I can see stuff.
I had you just on the wrong side of the layer there. Whoops.
And oh, there's the enemy over there. Okay. It curls by itself. Ooh. And that was all my movement plus my action, my main action dash. So I'll end my turn there.
All right. That will bring us to Tawny Paw, who is already up here. Welcome back.
Oh.
Gonna drop one round of rage. Are you on fire? It looks like you're on fire.
Am I on fire?
Well, there is a...
you're using your weapon that had the splash fire.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes. Dang, good memory. Look at you.
That's right. And then the paw was to represent that you had done your shifter.
Shifted.
Yeah. So I think, what is it? It's a saving throw at the end of your turn, I think, and you take, what is it, a die 4 or a die 6 fire damage?
I will look up what it is.
It said on your weapon.
Oh yeah, you could just take a swing with the weapon if you like. Just don't waste a natural 20, hopefully. Hopefully you burn a natural 1.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
So yeah, it's a die for fire damage taken each turn. You roll the saving throw at the end of the turn. So yeah, I made it so that you would definitely take some damage when this effect takes place. So yeah, go ahead and roll the die 4 for the fire damage. Take your turn and then roll your save. Slight bit of burn.
That is alright. Alright, I'm gonna move up here and help Krill.
It's exactly 40 feet, it looks like, to get into a flank.
Yeah, let me see. What is my... Oh, heck yeah, my movement's raised now.
Yeah, barbarian movement.
Gotta love that. Alright, and then I will attack this Void Claw.
Awesome. Ouch. Yes, that will certainly hit. And another bit of fire damage that does not stack, so you cannot take more on yourself.
Less.
Okay, yeah, we're taking 20, it looks like. And, yeah, it looks like we were already on fire. I think we left your area last round, and we're still on fire. Because, yeah, it looks like we got that icon on there. Do you have...
I have another attack.
Alright. Bam! Ouch. 15, 19 more damage right there. And this thing is hanging on by sinew and bad intentions.
Just like my ex. Whoops.
Oh my gosh, you failed the dex save somehow.
I'm just too focused.
Yeah. Too enraged.
I'm killing this guy.
I ain't got time to burn.
Who's on fire? Alright, and that should be me.
Do I smell burning person? Oh, that's me.
Smells like barbecue.
Let's send it on down here to Preacher joining us for the second session. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Morning out there in Streamland. Hello, hello.
Just trying to figure out what the hell I want to do.
Fair enough.
Toss the coin to your Witcher.
Nice.
I think I'm
I'd say
probably
maybe
just going to
skirt
move a little
around
bit.
the cliff. Yeah, go down towards Alaric.
I didn't count what that was, but I'm just going to sit there.
All right. No real sight of any baddies from this area. The cliff jutting out is blocking any view you might have of the south side there.
Well, I don't want to expose myself, so I am going to end my turn.
All right.
I'm going to still have my Twilight Sanctuary up, so he's going to get some temporary hit points. 1d6 plus my cleric level.
Okay.
So you're gonna get 10 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
That is my spiritual weapon.
Let that thing spinning around all crazy down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just doing the, like Curly from the Three Stooges. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, well.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, is that like some bonus weapon he has on the map or something like that?
It is Sahar's turn here. Looks like she is floating 15 feet up.
Yes, because I have winged boot.
Oh, yeah, we got a few of those passed out amongst the tables. A lot of people taking flight these days.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
those
going
fireball
to
necklaces.
move myself down.
Down as in south or down as in closer to the ground? Or both?
Don't worry about it.
I need to know.
Nah, I'll stay hovering for now, and with this void claw that's clinging onto life, I'm gonna hit him with a luminous. Oh, actually, yeah, a luminous bolt.
Well, let's see.
How
Well,
about
yeah,
them apples?
definitely. You guys are just kicking all kinds of ass here in the early goings. And yeah, that thing only has a handful of HP left, and luminous damage, or radiant as it were, will bypass our undead fortitude. That one is burned and burned.
Now, if I'm 15 feet up in the air, will that give me enough of an angle to see the void claws down at the bottom of the cliff?
The one that is just barely under the tree cover, you can kind of see under there. This one is too close to the cliff for you to be able to make out from where you're at. Maybe like if you were 10 feet closer here, you'd have almost like a direct 45-degree angle down on it.
Okay. Well, in that case... I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the one further out that's at about a third of a health.
Okay. We'll throw a hunter mark on that.
And then I will end my turn.
Alright, and the Void Claws get to go. All two of them who remain. Interesting. Yeah, my passive perception is shit with this guy, so kind of darts his head back and forth a bit, trying to figure out where that hunter's mark came from, and his movements would seem to suggest two-dimensional thinking. So we are going to focus on the guy that we can see, and I guess for the time being, since Carl is still not with us, we will exit his character until he shows up. And take a blast or two over at Ilaric. We've got...
I mean, you don't have to.
We got 3 of these, actually.
You don't have to.
Bam! 16? Probably not.
Miss.
That one just goes sailing into the trees. Boom! 17.
Miss.
Well, that one hits a tree. And 19.
That meets.
All right, 15 whole necrotic damage there. And let's do some movement. We're gonna scamper on down this way. 15 feet for that. Our movement is 40, so we will 25, 35, 40. And in fact, bonus action, Nimble Fighter to dash and get out of everyone's line of sight, even those up on the plateau, as we get completely under the tree cover here at the bottom edge of the map. So you can see the token, but the tree cover is covering us completely. Sahar definitely saw that Void Claw run under there. She's probably the only one who did.
I'm gonna get him.
Very nice, very nice. The other Void Claw, we will step out a bit here, take a blast on Ilaric. I'll try this again. Bam, bam. And all three of those will just go sailing far and away.
You can't ruin my my hit points currently. I'm at 69.
We're trying, man. We got nothing.
Nice.
This one will do a little bit of the same, but we are in fact going to run all the way behind the trunk of the tree of which we are nearest and take cover back there. That's all we got, so we'll pass it over to Krill.
Krill wants to uses his ability of his cloak, move in shadows, so this lets me to teleport 30 feet in any direction I want.
Alrighty.
And I want to move down to the bottom near down.
Alright.
Just a quick order of operations. Alaric needs to make a concentration check because he took damage
Ah, good catch.
for his order vitality.
If that is a concentration-based thing, I don't know if that is. Is that a spell or
Oh,
a
yeah.
class feature?
No, it's a spell.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, some of those auras are indeed spell-like. Otherwise,
What's that? Just a Constitution saving throw?
Correct. While you do that, Krill will continue.
Do I see the one that's hiding behind the tree?
It's a 12. I'm saved.
From where Krill is at, he can actually see both of them. Because, yeah, this one did not roll a stealth check, so you're catching it just running into those trees. And this one, you've got a dead line of sight, too, from where you're at.
Krill's going to move towards the one to the right. And he uses action to attack it with his short sword Sunblade.
Holy crap, you guys! What is happening here? What is this? Ow!
This is what happens when you reschedule. We just stock up on natural 20s.
Good
I'm gonna do it.
gracious, Bodacious Ignatius. All right.
Plus with the sneak, that's it. That's like insta dead. There's like no chance. Because sneak attack would be double or whatever.
I don't know if the sneak applies because we don't have anybody next to me and he is not stealthed. But most
Yeah,
of
but as long
that,
as he has advantage.
I don't
I'd give him inspiration to give him advantage.
Oh, because of my what is it? I can't see it.
yeah, I know swashbucklers have that thing where they don't need to have the typical sneak attack things, but I forget which subclass Krill selected.
Well, it does because my move in shadow ability for my cloak, it says when you have an advantage on your first melee attack you make at the end of your turn.
Nice. All right. Well, then we will tally all of that up. That is 32, 42, 48, 50, 58 points of damage. Ouch! Okay, well, that health bar now looks like this. You got the Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
For ends there, he uses bonus action to activate his cloak's ability.
Right. Okay, yeah, the level 4 lost completion game there, Johnny, is the Searing Stones, I believe. They are the only relics we have found so far that are expendable, but also the only relics that do not require attunement, because I know a lot of us are starting to run into that attunement limit. If you just type Searing Stones into the search for the Discord server, you should find the information. And that will pass it to Red's turn. Alright, guys. I think we're kicking ass. There ain't nothing else up here. You will step on down 30 feet. Scramble. And take a dash action, and his passive perception, he will, hey guys, there's like a set of stairs over here. We could, like, take that and maybe not, break our knees and stuff going down. And, he will take said stairs and bypass the need for an athletics check. That is his entire turn. Move and dash. Fenrix is still climbing up the cliffside, it looks like, from last time around, so he needs an athletics check.
We actually weren't sure on his climbing speed. His climbing speed is 30. So I don't know if that changes that.
Did we play it as less than that last time?
We played it as he didn't have a climbing speed because we weren't sure.
I guess his turn would start up here then.
Okay. So he's going to just take his 30 speed. 5, 10,
Alright.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Hi, Pablo.
That's going to be it for him. For Alaric, bonus action, he's going to move the scythe 20 feet. I don't have control of the scythe.
It has its own little...
No, I don't have control of the scythe.
What site?
Yeah, I can't move it. It won't let me.
Your character?
The scythe.
Oh! That's weird. Yeah, it should have been. Let's... How about now?
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20. He has no sight. That's
Right.
okay. That's okay. Alaric is going to take his 30 speed as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, look. Alaric can just see a Void Claw, which is right next to his scythe. I'm going to use the scythe.
What a coincidence!
What a coincidence! So spiritual weapon is... Let's see. I don't remember what level I used. I think I used it at regular level. So that's 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
You have to roll the hit, just don't roll a natural 20, because that's all that anybody seems to be rolling these days. See me rage quit and throw
We'll
off
tell
my
him how to
headset.
live his life.
Watch me throw my headset off here and go to a permanent break.
Well, here's the problem.
What's the trouble?
Well, the trouble is... There we go. So it would have been the 18.
I mean, when your AC is 14, both of those just look impossible, so we will take a dozen points of use the force damage.
And then, would you say that Alaric could see that Void Claw?
Let us see.
Or would you give him cover if Alaric chose to attack?
Let me see. I would definitely have 50% cover.
Whoops. That's fine. Let's try. Let's see. Nothing with concentration. Do you have concentration? Yes, you do. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
most-
guiding bolt.
I do.
Do you
That's
have
on
orange
top
peeler?
No.
I don't have orange peeler.
Good. I have learned on Monday nights that guiding bolt plus orange peeler is heinous.
Gross.
Although this is a Class C orange, so technically you would need orange juice, not orange peeler.
Let's see. He is 5, 10, 15. He's within 60 feet. I'm gonna. Hold on. Oh, no. I'm not gonna do that. Because that's necrotic, and I know they don't like they like necrotic. So let's.
No, that's the Nihilist cultist. These things have either resistance or immunity to necrotic like most undead do. It's the Nihilist cultists who heal when you hit them with necrotic. Or no, I'm sorry, that's even wrong. Nihilist cultists take double from necrotic. They heal when you hit them with radiant because they look like you want to hit them with radiant damage.
If I do something with a 5-foot radius, is that going to hit Krill?
It depends if you can target a space or the creature. If you're targeting the creature, it'll definitely hit him. If you could target a space, you could just target the spot behind the Void Claw.
I mean, the range is 120 feet, so.
Well, what does the target say? One
Uh,
creature or a space you can see?
It just says a 5-foot radius for 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range.
Oh, is that Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Yes, that is definitely, that's a space, not a creature, because you can move that around like a spiritual weapon. So yeah, that would definitely work.
All right, and that would also drop my Aura Vitality, though.
I got a Moonbeam in here as well.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. Wait, spiritual weapon's not concentrated. No. Yeah, we'll Moonbeam.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
At second level. So it's a DC 16.
Okay, let's get that right there. Put it on the map layer. And then my saving throw. Con save. Okay. Bam! Shit.
I think that ban was a little. I think that ban was a little preemptive there, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, I had a +2, so I was feeling confident. Let's see. Okay, so it's one of those when they start their turn there or enter it for the first time, which of course you putting it on them does not count as them entering the spell's area. So we preemptively rolled our saving throw. We will take the damage on our turn. But anything else?
That drops my concentration for Aura Vitality, but will keep the circle up because I still have my Twilight Sanctuary up.
Very good, very good.
That. So I'm gonna actually take my temporary hit points back.
Excellent. All right. And we will go back to the top of the round for Varys up there with that cursed cloak of displacement.
You don't like it too much? 5, 10, 15,
Not when I'm playing Class
20,
Ds and Cs.
25, 30. That's 30 feet. Let me see here.
Daniel Radabru is gonna get 6 temporary hit points.
A tear wells up in his eye, bruh.
35, 40. Can I just make an athletics check to just jump off the side and flip closer to where that void claw is?
You can. It's a 30-foot drop, but, I mean, you're a heroic character. What's a few hit points if you're just going to regenerate it in a few seconds, right? So, I mean, the good news is you clear the gap and don't take a tumble down the side of the cliff like Homer Simpson in that episode where he rides Bart's skateboard across the canyon. But you do take some damage nevertheless, to the tune of 10 whole points of my ankle, and then you're good to go.
He just stubs his big toe on landing.
You're going to have a bad case of turf toe, dude. It's going to keep you out of action for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
Why do I have 7 temporary hit points?
That would be from me.
Okay, so then that changes to 3 damage. So that makes 78 damage instead, and I'll get rid of my temporary hit points. Okay, and yep. So tactical move. I'm gonna. Is this a tree right here, or a rock, or what is that?
The thing you're next to is a large rock.
I'm gonna get behind it to get some cover, and next turn I'm going for that zombie because I'll have a movement left after that.
Gotcha.
And my turn.
All right. Well, Tawny.
You'll also take six temporary hit points back.
All right, cool.
Frickin' power gamers. All right. Tawny Paw gets to lose 1 round of rage here and needs to find something to fight or hurt to keep that rage
That's right.
going.
That fire's hurting her.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that'll definitely damage her this round. Nice catch.
Yeah, good catch.
Unintentional positive effect of that seemingly curse effect on that weapon. Ouch. 4 fire damage. Scald.
Spicy.
The best part about it is it's simple. It's like it's literally the lowest damage dice that gets rolled for your fire effect. So, I mean, if it's a continuously harm effect, that's not too bad.
Indeed.
At least it's not 21 leeches.
Each of them doing a die 6 plus 3 to your level 1 character.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 15 more feet, and I have basically spider climb, so I can just go down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll make it basically halfway down the cliff with that without having to roll any kind of check.
Sweet. I think that's all my movement.
Okay, dokie.
You'll take 11 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
And note that is different from gaining 11 temporary hit points. He is actively dealing damage to you, but it's temporary damage. It's like the old subdual damage back in 3rd edition.
Yeah, I'm just taking all your guys' health.
But it comes across as positive because it's him doing it. Preacher, that's going to be back to you.
Alright, I am going to move 30 feet up next to I think that's a turtle.
Is that red?
Yeah, the turtle with the doob in his mouth.
Oh yeah, that's Radabru.
What's up, bro? How's it going, man?
Oogway from Timu.
That's turtle with it. Turtle at half shell, brother.
Yeah. Looking for my 3 brothers and my rat father. You seen them?
I think I stepped on a rat a while ago.
You son of a bitch.
No.
And then I'm just going to use a dash to move another 30 feet.
Radabru looks past the 4th wall at Preacher, and he's like, "Bro, we have the same hit point total. Let's be brothers, man."
And that'll end my turn.
Okay.
You will gain 10 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Wonderful, thank you.
And Sahar, over to your turn. Still floating up there above the top of the ridge.
Kind of chuckling menacingly.
As most heroes do.
So I'm going to use my magical boots to just kind of airwalk off the cliff.
So fucking cool.
It's like that game.
I mean, I could
Genie
turn. I could turn backwards and do the like a backwards moonwalk.
Yes, that's what I was hoping.
You like go grayscale and you get that hat and glasses over your character.
Sahar Jackson. So I'm moving down another 3 squares or so for the remaining 15 feet of my movement.
There we go. Get you on the other side of the light there.
And then doing kind of the menacing, I'm looking at you, but it's just one finger because I only have one good eye at the remaining Void Claw. I'm going to reach into my one of my bags of holding and pull out my very last Alchemist's Fire and yeet it at the Void Claw.
Oh man, happy accident. That particular section of ground on the forest floor has a lot of dry debris. You can see that tree it scampered under looks particularly dry for this time of year. So this is gonna be bad.
How
It's a hard cast fireball.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your normal attack, and we'll see what we're looking at after that. Actually, we are using the 2024 rules for Alchemist Fire, so that takes it out of your hands and puts it into the defender's hands. They must roll a saving throw. Dex save. Alright, so we will be at disadvantage thanks to the fact that the ground around us is flammable, so a 7 is not going to get the job done. Let's just see how impactful this is. 65. Roll 6 die 6, please. Okay, so we're taking 21 damage unless... Nope, we do not have any fire resistance. That will leave us right there. And then... Waiting. Loading. Ryan started the fire.
And then while this is all playing out as a bonus action, mostly meant just to frighten the hell out of it, I'm going to cast Searing Smite on my halberd. And just, it's on fire. White hot, burning fire. And as the fire's raging around this Void Claw, I'm just menacingly floating and staring at it.
Yikes. Oh man, I cannot get any of my cool fire effects to load up, so I think I'm just going to grab this generic one that's been sitting in my library for years. It used to be the only fire effect I had. But yes, let's set fire to that lot. Basically surrounding the Void Claw, in addition to being in its own space. Alright. And then we got a moonbeam stuck on the other one.
And that'll be my turn.
Excellent. The bony action, yes indeed. Okay, so we already failed our save with the Void Claw in the moonbeam, so we'll take the, I believe it was 6 radiant damage. And then we will... God, Krill frickin' hurt when he stabbed me. My passive perception is shit, like we found earlier, so we're going to disengage. And we see Sahar over on that side. She's pretty much right in front of where we're looking, but we don't see what's behind us. So we are, in fact, going to run right over towards Preacher. and probably catch sight of him about here and realize, oh crap, we're completely surrounded. And then throw a middle finger up to the GM for ending the world literally 10 to 20 feet behind it in the only open direction it has. All right, we're going out guns blazing. Let's blast 1, 2, 3. Well, we took ourselves out of line of sight for Krill, so it's going to be Tawny Paw, Spider climbing down the cliff, Elaric standing out in the open, and Preacher right here next to us. In that order, we have... that's not going to hit Tawny Paw. That's just barely going to miss Elaric. And, of course, a natural 20 for 30 points of damage on Preacher.
Ow.
Holy moly, just dropped him to unconsciousness in one blast. Well, maybe not. The temp hit points might just save him.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had like I think 10 temporary hit points.
I keep forgetting about that, but I'm starting to at least catch myself.
What was the total damage?
30.
I have 1 hit point.
1 HP. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's see. I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're going to split right through all of this. If either of you happen to have a reach weapon, I did provoke your attack of opportunity. Otherwise, I think we got away to that spot. The other Void Claw over here needs to start its turn with a dex save. One time only. Yeah, one time only. Let's bring back an old 2nd edition mechanic. If you critically fail your saving throw on the area of effect, it counts as a critical hit. So, Sarah, let's get 12 die 6 fire damage.
Oh, just a heads up, Daniel. I do not give your Void Claw temporary hit points.
You 45 HP. We had 36 HP left, and we cannot make the Undead Fortitude saving throw DC of 50 against that damage. So, yeah, this one will just burn, screaming, running back and forth, trying to find a place to go, and there is no place to go. So it will perish very quickly.
Insert Sahar maybe doing a little bit of evil villain maniacal laughter.
Nice. Let's pass it over to Krill.
Joe just moves out a bit. You attack the Death Claw with his short bow.
All right. Damn it, he's got ranged options. Ouch. Well, I mean, good news is it didn't kill us, but that will definitely hit.
That's it, yeah, I'm just doing that.
You gain 10 temporary hit points.
Oh boy, Radabru is looking down at this Void Claw that just stepped into melee reach with him. So we are going to free object interaction, draw our spiked axe. We are going to take a second free action to open up our character sheet. And we are going to rush at the Void Claw. Here we go. Woo! And bonus action with the club shield. Oh, not quite. 9 damage though. Respectable. We will get it. We will take it. And he will throw a very toothy grin in everybody's direction as he realizes we've got the final one against the ropes. Fenrix is up next.
Perfect. Fenrix is going to move his 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can he see that Void Claw over the cliff?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it just so happens that he's within 80 feet.
Just barely.
Just barely. Dragon wing bow.
Son of a...
Oh, and that's radiant damage.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay.
Hey, Diego's with
Don't
us.
rage
Good
quit.
morning, brother. 10,
He's
18.
going to take his bow out, knock the arrow, and say,
Oh.
die.
No, sayonara. He's samurai, remember?
He's going to
Wow.
let loose the arrow right between the void claws.
Oh, yeah. There is a radiant arrow still glowing and stuck between this thing's eyes as it's holding on with less than 10 hit points here. It's just staggering in its final throes of undeath here. As Ilaric has a turn now.
Oh, it's still alive.
It's still alive, yes.
Oh, no. Fenrix has 2 attacks.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yes.
Well, all right.
So he'll do it again.
Natural 1. Well, might as well be.
Well,
Do we
no.
burn one of our inspirations? It's the first session of the month.
I mean,
Don't-
Alaric will burn an inspiration.
All right. I was gonna say there's enough people around to kill it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, no. We'll just burn the inspiration.
Well, 6 damage. We can survive still. We are holding on with 3 hit points now.
Okay. So now Alaric will go.
All right.
He will take his 30 feet of move. No. Get back here. Get back here. He will take his.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, that's not gonna make it. Does he have any bonus action spells?
Oh, now you're just getting greedy. Just kill the poor thing already. I have 3 HP. Throw a rock at it.
Do you want me to cure it? I can do that.
Oh, you Gargamel.
All right, let's walk up to him. Boop. You know what? 5, 10, 15, 20. That's advantage.
Yes, it is.
Sunblade. That's a 22.
Oh.
That's a 20. 25.
That is a dead Void Claw. And the close to our first initiative at this table here. We can cue the Final Fantasy victory theme. And the extra good news about this fire over here is the dead leaves are all contained under this tree. It doesn't look like there's been a lot of wind that has spread it around. So the fire spreads very quickly, but it has a defined border that's already starting to smolder. You can put it out quicker than it'll die out, but it doesn't look like it's going to spread.
Perfect. I didn't feel like firefighting to.
Alaric is going to go up to Preacher, touch him on the shoulder, do a little cure wounds at level 2, and you gain back 6 health points.
6 or 10? Did you
Thank you
upcast it?
kindly.
I did, so 10 health points.
Beautiful. And as Carl reappears from the NPC ethereal tunnel, which is also how we can reconnect back to our home base in the event that we want to take a guaranteed secure long rest. He witnesses the end of the combat as well as our character's ascension to the next level of experience, whether that is 5, 6, 7, or even 8, depending on if you've gained all 3 bonus level opportunities over the last 8 months or so since this campaign began. We will take a few moments here for you to gain those level ups, because at the same time, Radabru, as your chosen NPC, is also going to go up to level 4. Then, of course, any cool additions that you get, fill us in on. It's always exciting to see what new things are going to be added to our group.
Unable to level up or missing data. Huh?
Close it out and
I
come
have
back
that
in. That's been
too.
happening.
No, just wait a second. It goes away on its own after like 10 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Yep, you know me. I roll for hit points all the time, but remember our house rule. If you roll a 1, when rolling for hit points, you can re-roll it, but if you roll a 1 a second time, you're stuck with it. Hey, at least I got a 3. Woo, woo, woo. Or you can always just take the average if you want. Looks like red is getting the ability score increase. Oh, yeah.
We can take a feat instead of the ability score, right?
Oh, yeah. Depending on if it's that level, like levels 4, 8, 12, what have you.
Where are you at? Where are you at? My favorite, one of my favorite things.
Alright, Radabaru gained +1 to strength, +1 to dexterity, and 5 hit points, as well as whatever this martial versatility is. He can replace fighting styles, but he's happy with the ones he has.
And apply changes. Okay, I took a feat.
Left or right?
This one.
It's my
We'll
favorite
double.
feat.
We'll double. Big frickin' deal.
That's not left or right. That's both.
Class C zombies are all like, big deal, we all have that.
Fenrix is taking another level in Ranger, as with his fighting style of archery, which gives him +2 to his attacks.
Nice. If you are surprised and are incapacitated. Wow, you can act normally. That's cool. Huh. Whoa, half your speed in addition to the rage? That's freaking money.
I also
Yeah,
it's okay because I just took the spell Longstrider, Ari.
Whoa. Anybody sitting on a, well, let me check. Yeah, Radabaru goes digging through his gear and kind of comes up shrugging, and he looks over at Preacher and then at the rest of the group. Is anybody sitting on a potion or something for our friend here? He's not looking too hot.
I have a question.
Yeah, I can give him a potion of greater healing. He can take it as a main action.
I also have a healer's kit, and healer's feet.
I have Supreme Healing Potion, so I can always just do that too.
I mean, he needs 16 HP. If you got a greater, that'll do it exactly. Or
so just use a greater.
I have a question for you, Daniel.
Yes.
When does the big level activate?
Big level is once, I believe, level 11. Yeah,
Okay.
Once we hit group level 11 is when the big levels and big stuff come into play. That's for like levels 11 through 20.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have an extra attack now.
Oh, go.
Yeah, you do.
And I got a lot of group buff spells, so
Ooh,
adding to AC, adding to hit points.
nice.
I'm out 90 hit points.
Red's feeling pretty good having over 30 HP at this point. Can at least take a few attacks if it comes down to it.
The other day I was scrolling on Pinterest, Daniel, and I saw it was a homebrew turtle shelled shield, tower shield.
Oh,
I so wanted to send it to you for red.
oh, that's awesome.
That's kind of
It's
dark
bonus
for him.
action.
Is that like his dad's shell?
It could be. But its bonus
Like
action
Cubone?
was like you could Legolas surf on the shield for like 60 feet.
Ah, that's brilliant. Oh,
All my
awesome.
tuning slots are taken up.
Wow, all 4 of them?
Yeah, because the Undead Slayer is now tunable.
Correct.
The Cloak of Disappointment, the Spell Guard Shield, and the Winged Boots.
Yeah, sounds like maybe you don't need to displace or fly.
I have chosen to multi-class Alaric.
Shit, into a cleric of an evil god?
No, cleric sorcerer.
Lunar sorcery.
Lunar sorcery.
Interesting.
Oh. My dexterity now hits 20.
Yeah, you guys should join the Tuesday battle. Tuesday is stuck in the midst of one of the more difficult ones. Definitely, they're traveling through the ruins of Wasteland Chicago, compared to a Monday crew, also in Wasteland Chicago, but they at least have the benefit of traveling along the road, and they found what happens when they try to go off the road this past Monday. Yeah, this was definitely their first encounter of the campaign, though. We'll see what happens in the second one when we get to it. Speaking of which, how's our level ups going, and do we want to proceed?
I'm good with proceeding. I'm just doing my spells right now, and then I'm done.
Connie's done.
I'm done.
I'm all good to keep going.
Preacher's locked and loaded.
There's some new.
So is your
Netflix
preacher going
show
to be like
called
the preacher from the show Preacher?
Oh my goodness, we started talking about the same thing. That's wild.
So I only saw like the first 3 episodes, but I want to go back and finish. I should have been that.
I haven't seen any, but I think I'm gonna check
It's-
it out.
Yeah.
How about Krill? He's being awfully rogue-like and secretive about what he got with his level up.
He got his dex.
Yeah, he made his dex 20.
Dex went to 20, and I got a new spell.
A spell? What'd you get?
It's called Anti-Angletize, I think it's called.
Huh. Not sure.
Anti-what,
I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Antagonize? And how about Carl? What did Carl get?
Not much. I just went up. I just went on a level up in cleric, so I got 2nd level spells.
Oh, beautiful.
Cleric spells. That's about it.
Very nice. Oh,
But
damn.
But next level he'll get a feat, so he'll go up. He'll get some. I'll probably get sharpshooter.
Oh.
So that'll send Carl's damage with the old sharpshooter feat with the -5 +10.
Right. Have they changed it in the 24 rules? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, they have.
What is it
Doesn't
now?
I haven't selected it. I haven't bought the 2024 rules, so
Interesting.
I
It
just
should
know
be
that
in
it's
our
not there.
compendium. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. The 2024 rules. It is loading. Let's see. You must be at least level 4, dexterity 13 plus. You get a +1 to your dex. Your weapons with ranged attacks ignore half cover and 3/4. Being within 5 feet does not impose disadvantage on your attack rolls. And long shots do not impose disadvantage on attack rolls. So yeah, it takes away the entire ability to sacrifice accuracy for damage and basically just kind of makes it so that all of the ranged things that interfere with your rules are taken away. I see what they did.
Fun fact, at 5th level for a Oath of Vengeance Paladin, I also get Hold Person and Misty Step.
Yikes.
Oof,
I
that'll
can hold person now. It's called a hug.
nice.
I think in this context it's grappling, but either affectionately or aggressively.
Love grapple.
We're gonna get closer to the group.
Affectionate or aggressive. Grappling.
Oh yeah, come on over. We're out of initiative. You can move as you like there, Carl.
Yeah.
And if we are all leveled up and feeling good, we can proceed up the plateau into the next area. I will move you back briefly to the regional map here, just as a refresher of where we have gone, what we're doing. We began in Turtle Cove. This is where our Gossamer bulbs will send us in the event that we choose to use them. Sunday Night Crew, as we have seen and will continue tonight, have gone across the lake. They were attacked by Leviathan, had an adventure in a maze down there, went through the hippie community that was completely destroyed, and are since involved in a very, very epic battle at Nadiar Keep, a few miles away from your location, as you took the land route around the south of the lake and are heading up the plateau. Your eventual goal to reach the other side of the mountains, somewhere over here, and eventually connect with New Ford, somewhere way out here. And with that, we will head to the next area. And a slight bit of setup for this spot, as we are simply marching through another area of woods that is, like most of these maps, has a different elevation levels to represent the plateaus that we are traveling more or less up, up, up. And I see already an error. I've got Preacher's old token here that I assigned for him. We'll change that out with your current one. There we go. And we also need to get Redabru onto the map. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. But as we are walking through this copse of woods, we are suddenly made aware of the presence of several. Your adventurer instincts are pretty honed at this point, and they're telling you that these are undead. They do not appear to be zombies, though, especially as several of them are whispering menacingly at you. We smell your fresh blood. We will dine upon your life force. Today, you breathe your last.
My blood's not that fresh.
Dead people say what now?
And they are already coming out of the woodworks, literally around us in most directions that we can see. We have come from the north and are heading south as this occurs, just in case we choose to hasten through this map and not engage in the encounter, so we know which direction we're going. But at this moment, there is no surprise. They have moved out of the woods. They've made themselves very presently aware to you. Likewise, your group is not stealthing through at this exact moment, so we have a normal initiative to roll. Go right ahead with that.
Since I have initiative or advantage on initiative, how do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I have advantage with initiative too. How do I roll that too?
There should be an option to set that up in your character sheet.
I think you did that last time. I think it's already automatic. Yeah, I think you
probably
did.
Let me interrupt you guys rolling here real quick. I want to try something new as well going forward. If you've been doing it this way the whole time, then you don't have to. It's not anything new to you, of course. But let's not select our tokens before rolling initiative and see if it just rolls initiative off your sheet and populates. Because if that's the case, we can forego the whole need of having separate tokens off the board, the accidental deletion of tokens, meaning that you've been deleted from the turn order, etc.
Yeah, I looked at the bottom of the board and didn't see it, but...
Yeah, I mean, I have your tokens way down over here, But if we don't need that and can just roll our initiative off of the character sheet, then we don't need to even worry about having that extra step. It'll save us even more time going forward.
Well,
Holy
I already rolled
crap!
mine.
Somebody rolled a natural 1 on their initiative and got a 23. Oh, I see what happened.
23.
For advantage.
It's because she got advantage. She rolled a natural 1 and a 19. That's what.
I mean, I already rolled my initiative based off of clicking on the thing, so.
That's okay. I mean, if you accidentally delete your token, then we'll go through that process again. But hopefully going forward, this should make it easier for us. Whoa! Good lord, y'all.
It nat 20 up in here.
Good gracious.
I also rolled a natural 20.
Yes, you did. And just got edged out by your dexterity differential.
Just get by that 0.02 difference.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get these monsters. We got something different here for a change. Oh, I'm rolling pretty decent as well.
Vampire spawn. Okay.
Yes, indeed, Radabru. Let's check your initiative. That worked out for me. Didn't have to roll off his token. Perfectly average. Yeah, we got some low-level vampire fodder here, but we'll see just how the mechanics interact now that you've gained your level up. Make sure we don't have any direct ties in the initiative. Everything looks good. There are 7 of you, plus 1 NPC, plus 1 henchman, and plus 1 group of monsters, means 10 in the turn order. Everybody should be good. Carl has the nuclear round, as he calls it, and you've got the first spot.
Alright, so Gloomstalker gets additional 10 feet, so I should get 40. But I don't think I need to use all 40, but I'll move up. Oh, what is that?
That's you. That's you charging up your Uber attacks.
He's going Super Saiyan?
Yeah, it sounds like. Okay.
Would it be naked saying if it's black?
There's only one guy to the right, so I think I'm gonna move. No, to the left. So I'm gonna move right. What are those circles I'm standing on?
That is a higher level of elevation by about 3 to 5 feet. They're just stones that are embedded in the ground.
Oh, okay.
It's a rock.
Well, let's make a big spectacle of ourselves as our nuclear round goes off.
Ah, yes, Nova.
Okay. How do we?
Over. He has the high ground.
It's
over.
It's over. Okay. Let's hit I don't know, in front of us, sort of.
Sure.
Southwest.
Yeah, the one directly east of you has a bit of cover from the trees, but the one southeast of you, you've got a direct line of sight on.
Okay, well, I have more movement. How would I move there? Would I get direct line of sight on both of them?
You would be able to see the one to the east, northeast-ish a bit better from there, but still a bit of cover just because of where it's wedged in between those trees. You'd probably have to be like up on that same level with it, like over here or over here, to have a better line of sight on this one.
Okay, see if I remember how to play this guy. So he gets 1 attack, his main action. No, he has 2 attacks as his main action. Then he gets a Gloomstalker extra attack on his first turn, so that's 3. And then he has a bonus action to the crossbow.
Right.
It should be 4 in total. Okay,
Oh boy.
here we go. Oh, do I want to put a Hunter's Mark? Nah, not on the first round. Not on the first round. Got to blow that extra bonus action on the first round. Okay, here we go. Okay, so a 23 on the first attack and a 14 on the second one.
All right. Our AC is a 15, so yes and no with what we're looking at there.
Okay. and we'll do the extra attack and the bonus action attack.
Okay.
I mean, the Gloomstalker extra attack and the bonus action extra attack. Here we go.
Right.
Yep. Then we'll add some damage dice.
Oh, both of those are getting through.
Okay, so what do I have to roll? I have to roll 66 as my first attack of being a bugbear. Oh, look at those rolls. Jesus. Those are fantastic rolls.
Whoa.
6, 6, 5, 5, 5 on a d6. That's fantastic.
Goodness. Ouch. Okay, well that hurts. Ow.
Okay.
Oh shit, we'll have to some dice.
I feel like that's... Oh, and I have to add a d8 because I get an extra d8 on one of the attacks from Gloomstalker. Three. It's all right.
Stop it.
So, what are we looking at? Did you do all that math already?
I did,
Daniel?
yeah. Yeah, that
Okay.
thing is, that's what our health bar looks like after all that.
Okay, is that everything?
Whew.
Try out something. Got how to play this guy. Do I have to add something? No. Going through all my characters. All good. All good. Yeah, good. Did I add a spell? No spells. Okay, I think I'm done.
All
Opening
right.
Nova round.
Wish I had some legendary interrupts, because I don't get to go for a little while. Preacher's up next.
These guys wielding weapons of any kind?
They are not. Looks like they are prepared to come at you with claws and fangs.
Oh, I did forget to do something, Daniel. These are undead, right?
They
so
are.
I get an extra D4 per attack for favored foe.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna roll. How many hits did I get? Got 3 out of
3. Yeah.
3, so I'll do 3d4.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry, guys.
Any armor, metal that might be touching their skin, anything like that?
Looks like they're rolling natural armor as well. Some of them just have tatters of clothes. Doesn't look like they came equipped with much gear. A couple of them have some low-value rings or necklaces on them, but that appears to be about it.
I know what he's going for.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna move towards this guy towards on the left side of the map. And then with a firebolt.
Mother. Oh, that's horrible.
Hey,
Yeah,
Diego, question. Why did you roll 3d4?
Have a
Favorite foe.
I have a favored foe, and undead are my favorite foe.
It says for the first time on each of your turn.
On the first time of each of my turn. What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Shouldn't it only be 1d4?
No, I get a D4 for each attack. It's like a X spell for.
The wording for me almost makes it sound like it should only be once.
Oh, let me look it up. I haven't looked it up in a
Unless
while.
Daniel.
Post it up.
Let's find it.
The
Because I
first
also
time
have
on
favorite
each of
foe.
your turns that you hit the favorite enemy. Yeah.
Also, I did that wrong.
Yeah, it would be just one time on
I
each
haven't
turn.
read
So
in a long time.
that's okay. It's 5 hit points. I'll just add it back on. Is there
Okay.
anything else for Preacher's turn here?
no, that's gonna be my turn.
All righty.
Did that hit miss?
The natural one definitely missed.
Can we do inspiration to make it hit?
Gonna throw that on the 20. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of no fire resistance, so we'll take it.
It only works on one attack. Oh, that's not as good as I thought it was. Thanks for that.
Boom, boom. All right, and Tawny Paw is up next.
So, how long has it been since our last battle?
Maybe about 80 minutes.
80? Okay. I'm tempted to move up. Let's see, I guess if I enter my rage as I move, I get a bunch more movement, but I don't want to be too far from the gang.
You should all split up in different directions.
Or this zombie that's like northeast of me, it's just back in trees, right? There's nothing keeping me from them.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, in that case, then I will bonus action grade. And then I will move towards this zombie, and because of my new thing, alright, so I'll move up to that zombie.
It throws a middle finger at you. I'm not a fucking zombie.
I'll throw another finger right back. You all look the same to me.
I'm nothing like a zombie. Nothing.
She like more of a wraith looking thing?
Oh, that's a straight up vampire.
Oh shoot, these are vampires?
Yep.
Oh snap.
Vampires.
Fun. Alright, well let's see what they think of some fire. Shall we?
Oh. Let's see indeed. That's a hit. That's a hit. Did you go into rage?
I did.
All right.
Yeah, she had to get the extra movement to get to her.
Okay, so we'll take 15, 16, 18, 22, 35 damage off of all that. Ow. And the set and the fuego.
Yeah, I was about to say, have we been adding the fire damage as well?
Yes, the 1d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the lower right number right there for fire damage. That is getting added each attack. The only thing that doesn't stack is the persistent 1d4 fire damage.
Oh, perfect, sweet.
Yeah, she got her infinite rage up now because she got on fire.
All right.
If you're playing 2024 rules, you can just use a bonus action to keep your rage up.
Just hit myself in the face.
Like in real life?
Anything else there?
I don't know. To keep my rage up, just hit myself in the face. I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay, so let's check the vampires. Alright, well, we take some fire damage. Ouch. And at the same time, we regenerate. So we will... And then take our turn on Tawny Paw here.
What did I ever do?
We're going to go for a claw attack. That's an 18. I think your armor class got messed up. It shows you have a 10.
Oh, yeah. That is not correct.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, for some reason, every time when barbarians level up, they have to reset their armor class every damn time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fixed. 18 does not.
18 does not. All right. Let's try a bite attack. How about an 8?
No luck there.
F. All right. Let's 10, 20. Sure. Yeah, I guess the one that Carl just blasted away is going to regenerate. And we will step up on him and try a little bit of the same. Claw and a bite. Ooh, 25 to hit. And I think we will go for that grapple instead. Actually, I messed up on the Tawny Paw attacks there. The bite attack could not be taken because I didn't have you grappled. But since this one got the claw attack off on Carl, we can go for the bite. And that is not going to land. We do have a grapple, though. And there's that one just to the east-ish that will step on out of the woods. 15 feet. 20, 25. Leap down to this rock right here. And we got Carl in a loose flank. Try for a grapple attack on him. I think a 17 is a miss. 21 would hit, though.
Oh. 21 does hit.
21 does. All right. So, yeah, they've both got you grappled. No damage, but they each got a hand on you. There is the zombie to... I'm sorry. Now you got me doing it, Sarah. Or Sarah to Ari. Couldn't possibly be the 420. We're going to move on with this vampire over here. We just got blasted by Preacher, and we did not care for that, so beeline him for 25 feet. And we're just going to go for a claw attack for damage. I think that's a miss and a hit. 10 slashing as the thing gets a gash across your abdomen there.
I'm going to expend a level 1 spell slot to hit him with some silvery barbs.
Alrighty. In that case, you can see both of the numbers that I roll right there. We would just default and use the lower of the two rolls, but in this case, I'm already using the lower, which is the 17. If I rolled like a 17 and a 5 and you silvery barbed, then I would use the 5. So you can kind of see ahead of time whether to use or not to use in that instance.
Right, I'm a dumbass.
Oh, you're good, bro.
How much damage do I have to take off?
You didn't take any damage. They just grappled you.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then go ahead and hold on to the spell slot as well. You don't have to burn that since, just taking damage. And then we've got another one that's pretty well hidden up on top of the plateau. I think we're just going to be... Yeah, this is a full-on movement here just to rush across the field and get over at Alaric. What else do we got? There's another one down here. Two of them, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I think at this point it's all move. Don't think we have any others there. Nope. Nope. All right. 35, 40. 50 and 60. Another one gets up to Carl, but it takes all the movement to do so. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 for this one to scramble down the plateau and just kind of get out in the open here. And the last one, probably a bit of the same. 40 feet to get there. 50, 60 to get right here up next to Krill. And that will do it for the vampire turn. Alaric is up next.
So Alaric, seeing this vampire rush up to him, is just going to hold his hands out in a little bit of a panic. And at second level, use color spray. Which is... Let's see. I don't know if it's a to hit. I think it just happens.
Yeah, it's not a to hit.
So I'm going to roll 8d10 because it didn't roll damage for some reason.
All right, 8 die 10.
Maybe there's a button somewhere on your actions.
Maybe. Let me
Could
double
be.
check that. Rate of sickness. Blade. I don't see one.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, we'll fix it later. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll the 8d10. And seeing how it's the only one that's gonna get affected, they are taking all 39 damage.
I don't think it's damage.
The total is how many hit points of creatures.
Right. So if
creature
this
and a
guy
creature-
has 39 hit points or less,
Yeah, so right there, creature's hit points must be equal or
each
equal to or
creature
less
is
than.
blinded. So yeah, this is a blinding effect magic right here. And if I have 39 HP or less, then it blinds me. If I have more than 39 HP, then I cannot be affected.
Oh. That's not what I wanted to do.
All right. We will rewind that for a second and take two.
Okay. So take two is going to be Alright. We'll just do magic missile, but I wanted to upcast that. Why didn't they let me upcast that? Oh, because it's rolling for each. Okay, so that's still not right. No, that's right. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for level 2. So that's 7, 8, 9, 14 damage to the one in front of me.
Okay.
And then I don't have anything cantrip wise for bonus action. So that is gonna be it.
All right. Yeah, Ari, make sure that you're also taking that splash fire damage on each attack, because that hits within a 5-foot radius. So in addition to the persistent damage that also affects you, it's because you're taking
the
that
splash,
splash
yeah.
damage that you have the persistent effect. And Sahar is up next.
All right, I am going to move down to support Pre. I am going to cast Bane on the 3 vampires that are closest. So the one next to us, the one down the path a little, and the one that's diagonal to Krill. First,
Okay.
with my first action. And with my extra attack second action, I am going to use my Corpse Slayer on the vampire below me.
What does the Bane do? Post that up.
Wow, we're on 19 initiative. Jesus, everyone's initiative was phenomenal. Normally 19 would go first.
Right.
Jesus.
It's a good day.
Let's see.
We ain't fucking around.
Okay, all right. So that's your action to do that. We each need to roll charisma save. 2, 3. If your spell save is 12, it looks like they all made it.
$13.
13. All right, so the first one will fail it. Yes, we'll use that for Bane. Little skull and
I think we
crossbones.
were using the little purple screamy skull.
Oh, I used that for frightened.
Okay.
Don't recall having ever seen this one before. There's this purple skull. Use that one.
Sure, looks good to me. And then I'm gonna take a swing at this one with my extra attack.
Extra attack is when you use the attack action. So you would take an attack and then you get the extra attack after that. If you cast a spell, that's the spell
It doesn't
action.
count?
Correct.
Oh, okay, okay.
Unless you have a bonus action melee attack of some sort, in which case you could cast a spell and do something like that, but that's pretty rare.
No, my Polearm Master doesn't work that way.
Right. Yeah, typically when one casts a spell in the turn, that's all they do, unless they have a bonus action spell that's a cantrip that they can also kind of back it up with. Did you want to forego the spell and do extra attacks?
Yeah, I guess so, since my Bane didn't land quite properly. So I'll just do big swing.
Alright, so we got one hit there. And then extra attack, of course.
Yep, and we get, because I have Polearm Master, so that would be boop boop, and then boop boop.
And then you got the extra, you get a bonus action to do the second half, or the butt end of the weapon, I think it is.
Yes, that's correct.
So yeah, action, extra attack, bonus action attack. Nice. All 3 of those will hit. We will end up at right about there after all that damage.
Okay, that'll do.
Step up and solidly start owning on that vampire. Varys right around the corner is up next.
5, 10. up behind this vampire, and let's see if this does anything good. I'm gonna hit it with the Undead Slayer. See if I hit.
All right. We are undead. All of that would apply. The only thing that wouldn't apply is if you had orange peeler on top of that.
Oh, I don't have orange peeler or orange
17. All right, we'll take it. Ow! Oh, shit!
juice.
There we go.
Okay, so they don't have a vulnerability to radiant damage then? Or they do?
We are not. We're not vulnerable or resistant to anything that you're doing here.
Okay, well, I'm just going to head and hit it one more time with the Undead Slayer then. Stab, stab.
All right. It definitely recoils from the radiant damage. There's something about it that it doesn't like, but it definitely is not taking extra damage.
Oh. I think I remember. If you hit a vampire with radiant damage, they can't regenerate HP on their regenerate turn or something like that.
Oh, that's melatonin.
Oh, I just remember stuff from being a player. This is the player Steven saying this, not Varys.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
All right, over to Krill for your turn.
Just like Phallus, I got Dread Ambusher, so I get an extra attack.
I think Dread Ambusher is if you go before them, right?
Yes, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they already had their initiative, so I think if you beat them in initiative effects would be superseded at this point.
Is it, or is it on your first turn you just get it?
No, it's on my first turn.
I think he's...
Just post it up. I could be remembering it incorrectly. Let's see. Give yourself that. Yeah, it's a different effect that is if you beat them on initiative. I don't remember what it is, but it is not this one. All right, go ahead.
I think it was Carl's bugbear thing that they have. He has to do it against people before they attack.
That makes sense.
I think that's what I don't think it was Dread Ambusher.
That makes sense.
So my first attack is the one next to me with Sunblade.
Solid.
And my offhand with the Corpse Slayer.
That is a miss as it stands. AC target is 15.
I use an inspiration.
Alright, we will convert that. That's a hit.
Last attack down with the Sunblade again.
Yeah, it was my bugbear thing. That was the against people who haven't taken a turn yet. Daniel, not Dread Ambusher.
Right. 14, we will take that. Three for 3 from Krill there, just stabbing right into it with radiant damage, and it is screaming bloody mercy in response to that.
Go Wednesday then.
Ah! Stop! Okay, Radabaru is just looking at all this. Oh man, this is I don't know, this doesn't look good, guys.
I didn't know Krill was a Dread Ambusher. Arl is like looking at him like, sup, bro?
Yeah, he went through a couple of sessions back.
Nice.
Let's go 10, 25 to scamper up on top of there, and then 30 feet to get right here. And we will have a loose flank with Carl down there. Bam and bam.
20 hits, I think. 20 hits.
Yep. Both of those are going to hit that vampire, as a matter of fact. The downside is Radabaru is not using magical weapons, so both of those are halved.
Didn't I give him a magical weapon?
You
I
gave
thought you
him
did.
that.
Oh, wait, he's not using it.
Right, you
That's
gave
right, the
him
platinum
the
scarf.
platinum scarf, yeah. And I thought I had that added to the sheet, but it's not there.
And I gave him a sword, but I told him to save it for special occasions.
There we go. What did you give him?
I gave him a sword and 9 line stealing. I gave it to him before I lost my bag of holding.
Right.
Special
I
occasions.
don't
He's
know
talking
why
about
these
weddings
are
and
not on his
birthdays.
sheet. Okay. Well, we will adjust to that accordingly later on. Right now, we got that. And then over to Fenrix for his turn.
Alright, so Fenrix is going to come over this way a little bit. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And like a cat in a tree, just sit there. Let's see. Bonus action. Hunter's Mark. On the one between Varys and Alaric. He also has favored foe of undead. And he's going to fire 2 bow shots at that one. So. Oh, that's
Well,
not
that
good.
sucks.
Yeah. Let's burn an inspiration from Alaric. Is that a reroll?
You can. 25.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Thought
Which
about
one?
inspiration.
Which
The
one
one
was it?
between Alaric and Varys.
Gotcha.
So the damage would be 5.
Right.
And then second shot, he's going to use. Oh wait, that is 5 plus. What is that? 1d4 favorite foe. Ooh, no, that's another 4. What is that doing?
All right.
I'll read that. No, I can read that now. That's fine. Oh no, what I was looking for was this. But I used my bonus action. Okay. So second attack is 15.
That's on the money.
All right, and that's another 6 points.
Okay.
And with Hunter's Mark,
We got that extra 2.
yeah, 2 each. Or do I roll the Hunter's Mark each time?
It's an extra die 6 each time you hit it.
Okay, so let's see. The second one would be another 2.
All right.
So it was 8 total for the second hit and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the first hit total.
Yeah, I just tabbed them off nickel and dime as I saw them.
Yep. So that will end Fenric's turn.
Very good. Well, that puts us to the start of the next round right here, but also at a late halftime break here for our stream. So we will take that 10 minutes here and catch up with you a few minutes after 11 a.m. Pacific, friends. Thanks for hanging out this morning, and we will see you shortly. Are you with us?
So I forgot something with Varys. I critted.
That kind of sounded like I shitted.
Yeah, well, that's
I critted
second
my
attack
pants.
I did. I critted because I rolled them. Oh no, never mind. I'm reading it wrong. My bad. I'm shutting up.
It's early.
I read it wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just yeah.
All right,
all good.
we've all shitted before.
I
We've all critted the
I had
bed.
a bad week, bro. I've had a bad week, bro. I did not get a lot of miles this week like I wanted to.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Well, it would have been better if the people in fucking Plainfield, Indiana would have fucking loaded me correctly.
Come on, Indiana.
Sounds like you're asking
Well-
too much from the state of Indiana.
Oh, I'm asking for people that load trucks to not stop loading trucks before 12 noon.
Best I can do is
'Cause-
wait for 7 hours.
Because this place I was picking up from was open from 6 in the morning to 4, but they only loaded trucks for delivery until noon. And unfortunately, the place I delivered to in Indianapolis, they took 2 hours to get me unloaded. So by the time I got there at 1 o'clock, they're like, "Yeah, it's too late to load you." And I called my dispatch to see if I get a different load. Like, "Yeah, we don't got any other loads. Just gonna have to sit out there and wait till tomorrow morning to get loaded, and then go from there." So I basically lost a whole day of driving. Okay, let's see what Chinese food is here in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Don't talk about Chinese food. John's already reheating his from last night.
What are you reheating? Chinese food?
Oh, I'm gonna get on door. When it's summertime, I like to go out and explore the town, you know. But when it's wintertime, I don't feel like getting on warm clothing and stuff like that and be lazy. So I just sit in my semi, play video games, and eat Chinese food from all over the country.
That time I
Yep,
said like,
that's
sound like
when
you
you
could say
hibernate.
shit.
What was that?
I don't know. I didn't understand either.
That time he really did say he shits in his semi.
No, I'm not gonna argue
Hey.
with that because sometimes you gotta do what you
Stuff
gotta do.
happens.
What? I'm serious. I got a portable toilet that sometimes I have to use because I'm at a place that doesn't have access to a bathroom.
And here I am just sitting around eating apple slices with peanut butter.
I'm
Fuck with
fucking
that.
around on Hero Forge right now.
Get it? I'm an adult Lunchables kind of person, and by that I mean like charcuterie.
The finest cheeses and seasoned meats.
I'll fuck up some tiny
Yeah.
toast, man.
Okay, if I really want to, let's see. I got 2 tubs of Ben and Jerry's in my little freezer with some lasagnas. I got some bags of chicken and meat I could fry up in my fryer. I got a couple mints and some Skittle Pops. I got Pringles, fruit and grain breakfast bars, Chewy S'mores granola bars, mac and cheese that I can make inside my microwave. I got other types of mac and cheese to make inside my microwave. Oh, I got mini cookies. Might get a couple of those real quick. Got mini chocolate.
You tried those hot Cheeto mac and cheeses?
No.
I like
No,
the Flamin' Hot one pretty good, but they definitely, taste like hella preservatives and stuff.
Also got some red vines.
A while back, they
I'm
came
out
out
of-
with it was a special collab of cinnamon toast crunch and bacon. We were so on the fence about trying it.
I would do that. I'm a bacon bitch.
Probably gonna have to go inside the store and grab a bottle of water so I can wash out that my frying pan and my skillet, so I can start learning how to use it and cook with it and stuff like that.
All right, friends, let's get back to it, huh? Carl, you got the top spot. Nothing stopping you from acting, but you are grappled twice, so your movement is somewhat restricted.
What about my actions? How restricted are my actions? What
Um,
happens?
Yeah, your hands are fine. You can use your hands. It's just your feet that you can't move unless you have like a misty step or a teleport or something.
I'm still boggled that I have a character that doesn't have Misty Step or Shield. I always have a character that has Misty Step and Shield, but I don't this time. So no, that's okay. Let's do.
Yeah, you forgot your reaction to escape grapples.
I have a reaction to escape grapples.
Yeah, you have a spell that makes you slick so you can't be grappled, but you forgot it. That's why I was waiting for you to activate it, but you never
That's
did.
yeah. That's a spell that only Carl has that I've never had before. I forgot about that. Oh wow.
Good catch.
Wow.
I remember stuff for when I play. Okay,
How did you remember that? Jesus. Super
I just
impressed by that.
look. I just remember stuff. Okay.
That's really impressive. I'm not hurting you at all. I'm impressed. I'm in awe of that skill that you possess. Okay.
He sits there and he knows things.
Does he drink while he does it?
He drinks and he does things. Okay,
That
let's
was
do
just
some.
that one time I got super drunk. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so 2 attacks, main action, 1 attack, bonus action. Here we go.
All right. You do have, of course, have the crossbow master.
I do.
Okay, and which one are you targeting?
The weaker one.
Okay, so let's check. Okay, so 10 damage and then 13 damage will kill that one and break its grapple. You're still being grappled by the one between you and Radabru.
Now that it's a new round, can I use my reaction on getting that? Let's cast that spell, that reaction spell that you remembered.
You have to cast it at the time that I put the grapple on you, which would have been last round sometime when you didn't remember it.
Okay.
That third attack, though, if you want, we can direct it over towards this guy. Start chipping away there. Otherwise, you have no movement, and you
Yeah,
use your
no,
actions, your bonus actions.
Let's put it towards whoever else has got me grappled.
Very good. All right, well, Preacher is up next then.
Preach.
I'm gonna try smacking this guy right in front of me with a thunder wave.
Boom! All right. Constitution save, I believe. Good God. All right. Well, I think I made the save, which I think will be half damage. Go ahead and hit the spell. Yeah, there we go. So half damage and not shoved back, if I recall correctly. We'll take all of that half.
Fairly certain I don't have any bonus actions, but I'm currently looking.
Very good.
We're gonna end the turn there.
Alrighty. That is over to Tawny Paw then. 1 round less of rage. Take 1 die 4 damage. Don't forget to take that 5 damage of burn from last round. So I'll give you 8 fire in total from all of that, and then your turn. Only have to do that 16 more times to get her to 0 hit points. Woo, woo, woo! Look at Johnny B there. 85 stream streak. Goodness gracious. Quickly approaching that record of 99 streams caught in a row. Not confusing at all having 2 Johnny B's in the community, is it? Let's see, we will take 17, 19,
And
32.
if I inspo that second, would it be a crit and get extra damage?
Definitely. 37,
Let's do that.
49. I would take 55 damage instead, and that difference would be enough to kill it. And then you would end up taking 13 more points of fire damage from all that too, though, since you critted it.
Deal.
And then you would still have your bonus action, movement, and then after that, your dex save to try to quench the flames.
All right. Well, I will use some of my movement. Let's see. Where should I go? Alright, I'm gonna run over here. Actually, I'll do 1 square over. And I'll do my dex save.
Hey, you made it! Put
yeah,
out the
I
flames.
mean, I'll probably be on fire next turn. And that'll be the end of me.
Alrighty. And the vampires will go. And yes, indeed, the one that got stabbed with a bunch of radiant damage will not regenerate. The one that got hit with radiant damage over here will not regenerate. The others, vampires, however, they will definitely gain some health back if they've lost any. Just 2 of them, 2 of the 4. And they will start going to work. We'll start on the north side here. Eesh. Yeah, this ain't pretty. This looks pretty damn bad, as a matter of fact. Well, we'll try to do our best move here before we go out. Let's Let's try a claw attack on Varus. Well, I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed that I'm going for the grapple instead of the attack, because it's good damage either way. Even. And why is the icon for the Cloak of Displacement missing on your token?
I don't know, but at least it's on a crit.
There it is. It's not. Yeah, it's not even a damaging attack. It is just a grapple. As we got that. And then we're going to go for the bite attack. That's a 22 AC.
Alright, so
That is
I permanently lose 6 hit points until I take a long rest.
correct. Yes, and I
12 damage
regain
from my
a little bit. And we're going to mark that with a red number 6, just as a reminder. Okay, next vampire in line. We will move to this one. And yeah, we did not care for what either of you did last round, but Sahar did dish out a bit more damage, so we will try a grapple on her. Nope, we will try a rending claw strike. A 22 hit for 8 slashing.
Oh no.
The worst has happened. We've got this vampire up against Krill. Try a bit of the same. Try for a grapple. That's a natural 20 to grapple. And then a bite attack against a grappled target. 25 to hit. We got Krill with one of those necrotic hit point losses until the next long rest. He's down 5 hit points that he cannot recover. He's down 10 hit points from that attack outright. And then we've got this one that stood right out in the open and nobody tried to attack it, so I guess we will step up on Tawny Paw, take advantage of the loose flank. Try for a slashing claw attack. That won't hit. Try for another slashing claw attack. That won't hit either. And then the fiasco over here. Red did damage us slightly, but we've already kind of invested our actions on Carl. We've got him grappled, so let's try a bite attack. Thanks to that flank right there. That is a natural 20 to hit Carl with a bite attack. That is 9, 16, 24 damage that Carl just lost. 16
24.
of which, 16 damage of which you cannot regain until your next long rest. I think we're going to have to create a health bar for that because I can't put 16 damage in a little red bubble. So yeah, we're going to track that 16 with the red health bar. And then the green health bar should get dropped by 24.
It's kind of just going through my reaction spells now that I've been reminded that I might have other spells that I don't remember.
Sure.
Let's see if I have bonus. What was the kind of attack? What was the attack again?
That's a
It was
bite attack. Yeah.
It's gonna be. Nope, that definitely gets through. Okay, so what was the damage? I know of
24.
24.
Yeah, only 8 of that is, or 9 of that is damage that you can recover, actually.
I can't recover it in the battle or ever, like within long rest. Short
Long rest. It's a
Correct.
long rest.
Thank you. I was reading my spells. Sorry.
It's 25 damage, not 24, but yeah, 25, 16 of which cannot be recovered until your next long rest. And the vampire that hit you will regain 16 hit points. It only need to regain 5 to get back up to full. And then we will try a claw attack on the same guy. Now that we've opened him up with the bite. That's another natural 20 for 13 slashing damage on Carl.
Let's get wasted.
Yeah, these things
The
all of a
tank is
sudden-
finally taking.
They finally turned it around after those shitty die rolls earlier in the initiative right here. And then we go to the other vampire across the way that's going to take advantage of that flank on the same target.
What was the damage? 13 damage? Was that right?
13, yeah.
Okay, another 13.
Let's see. We're going to go for a grapple attempt on Carl. That is a 21 to grapple him.
Wow, look at these great rolls. Is that another 11 slashing damage?
No damage on that one. We just grappled you.
Okay.
But we will follow that up with a bite attack in just a few seconds. All right, we will take the bite attack. That's a miss.
Yep.
All right, and that is it for the vampires. We will pass it over to Alaric for your next turn.
Alaric is first off going to cast Shield of Faith on our wonderful bugbear. You get +2 to your AC. And then
How dare you?
he will take his one attack against the one right in front of him.
It ruins our plans, precious.
That's a natural 20.
I don't see no natural 20.
No. See, the 20 next to it is unnatural. Green number.
Hey, dirty 20, as it were. 1727 radiant damage, and yeah, that's going to just pierce right through the vampire's heart, and it just incinerates in a wave of radiant damage right there.
Nobody touches my friends.
Oh, well, the grapple on Varus is released as well, so that's a positive.
Yeah. And then he's going to make his way down. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And seeing how it's been some time between battles, feline agility will kick in. Just for one spot, though. And he will end his turn there.
Very good. Let's see what Sahar has planned for this round.
So I'm going to open up my turn. Casting Divine Favor.
Oh. Why is it always got to be radiant damage? Stop it!
I'm gonna
Oh,
shimmy around to here.
there we go. Get that flank. Oh, didn't help you on the first one. Second time we got through.
I'm gonna use an inspo on the first.
All right, reroll that. There we go. 24 for 11. We will take it.
And that'll be an extra D4 per.
Yes, indeed. Another 2 die 4 radiant. That's why we got the question icon on the token there to indicate no regeneration for you.
And that'll be my turn.
Very good. Over to Varys, who has got a nasty puncture wound in the side of his neck there for 6 temporary permanent damage.
Okay, I regained my 6 hit points. And fuck, everybody's too far away. Shit. $30. I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow and take a shot at the one in between Krill and Alark.
All right. We'll waste him with your crossbow.
That's the only thing I can do. So.
Ow! At least your fighting
Just
style
as-
doesn't help.
Yeah. And
Ooh, that's not a magical attack either,
No.
so we
no,
resist
it's not.
half of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, that's all I got. So
Sure.
Then I'll bonus action put my crossbow away and redraw my redraw the undead slayer and just end my turn there.
Fair enough. Over to Krill, who's also got some damage that he can't regenerate, although as a super subscriber, he does get a 3-point regen value. Grapple.
All I can do is attack.
All right, got that flank advantage. Vampire's hoping you attack with your necrotic weapon this time around. Crap, he's using the radiant again. Ow!
I'll find one now.
Oh, gosh. Oh. You got the flank on that one, so no need to burn a hero point. 17 will hit, and 21 damage is going to leave it at 1 hit point. Just barely see that health bar.
As my bonus action, I radiant beam the one by Sahar.
All right. Bam. All right.
And he ends his turn.
Let's see. Get this and that. Boom. All right. So Radabru is next. Just watched any of the damage that I dealt to this thing regenerate as we sucked out Carl's blood. I guess let's see what we can do with this thing. Alright. No. Yeah, I think we'll pull off one of the scales and create the Radiant Warhammer. Go for attacks on that. Double check. 2 die 4 Radiant. On a crit, an extra 8. We are proficient. And yeah, we will, well, shit. Thank God we got that flank bonus.
Inspo.
Yep, don't
We
need
don't
it,
need to, you have to
fortunately. If not for that flank bonus, we definitely would. And bonus action to bash this thing up the side of the head with the club shield, so that will do half. The Radiant will do full, so 14 damage total. Contribution from Radabru over to Fenrix's next turn.
Fenrix is going to move his Hunter's Mark to the one under Radabru.
Alright.
And then he's going to shoot the one between Krill and Alaric.
Gotcha.
16.
That will catch that one right through the face and disintegrate it appropriately.
And then he's going to move 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hit the one under Radabru.
Ow.
For 24.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
Plus Hunter's Mark, which was 1d6.
Yes, it do.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
And that will end Fenrix.
That's awesome. If you're listening to the sound effects here on the stream, Kimberly just resubscribed for the 7th month, and we got a nice little jump scare sound effect right there. I was like, oh god, what is that? Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, my friend. 7 months, solid, very cool. Are you with us? Okay, top of the round again. Carl is once again grappled by both of these vampires.
Okay.
This is the one that hurts you really bad.
I'm going to disengage.
Do you have Misty Step or the ability to get out of the grapple? Otherwise, you got to spend your action to break out of these grapples.
I don't think.
Yeah, and there are 2 separate grapples, so you'll need 2 attacks worth of actions there to break out. DC is fairly low. It's only a 13 DC to get out of the grapple, but action economy is not your friend in this instance.
I would lend you my Misty Step, Carl, if I could.
It's okay. Thank you. So sweet.
I would lend you my memory if I could.
No, it doesn't look like there's a way for me to get out except escaping both grapples with great difficulty. Okay.
Well, guess you just got to kill him.
Oh, the
Yeah,
poor vampires.
I guess I'm just gonna have to fight one of the other people in the campaign sent me a message to try and disengage because they wanted to do a fireball. I'm sorry, I don't think I can get out of this.
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, he is a tank. You could do a fireball.
Stand there and take it.
It's true. And I do have absorb elements, so I could get half the damage.
Have you been?
from
One more question: have you been regenerating your hit points, or have you been forgetting again?
Well, he only just took damage this round. But
last
yeah,
round, right?
But yeah,
It's
he.
the new-
Oh,
the
that's
new
right.
round,
This
right?
this last round. So you should get 3 hit points back.
Okay, let's do some attacks. Yeah.
Ouch, ouch, and ouch. All three of those will hit our vampire friend here to the tune of 32 points of damage. Ow.
And that's my turn, I guess. Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right. Doom, doom, doom. Still hanging on, but not by much. Preacher, back to you.
Is there any way that I could land a fireball to hit all three of those without hitting anybody but Carl?
It would hit red as well if you wanted to hit all three of the vampires. If you only wanted to hit these two and Carl, then we could exclude red from the effect. But as soon as we put this one in, it would include red. We could do this one and only those two, not even hitting Carl or Radabru, and leave the weakest vampire out. That is a possibility, because nobody would be caught in an AoE that only includes these two vampires right there.
Well, that seems like the safest option, so I'm going to expend one of my amulet of fireballs.
Oh, boy. Okay. Let's grab a little bit of that. Always fun to drag out an actual fireball for these occasions. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then double it. Hits all of them right there.
Wow, that effect is so cool.
Yes, indeed. All thanks to y'all's support, we get all these cool effects and extra stuff on a regular basis here.
It wouldn't hit the one under Tiny Paw.
It would. It's kind of weird. It's an 8x8, so technically it does extend out to like this square and this square also.
Okay. Yeah.
And even here is how I.
How would you like me to cast that in chat?
Just roll the 8 die 6, and I will roll the saving throws. Boom, boom. I think we both made the saves. Yeah, if we all just toss fireball on top of fireball, see if we can create a mushroom cloud.
I think the bear is having a heart attack right now.
What?
I think the bear is having a heart attack right now. I know you can prevent wildfires.
Wow, what
Your
happened?
volume messed up.
Yeah, all of it sounds like she's talking through a towel into her microphone. Like there's like some muffler.
Oh, what about this?
Hey, there she goes.
Oh, okay.
I just hit the D6 button 8 times.
You can, or try this right here, /R space 8 die 6. You can always use /R space, whatever combination of dice you need, and it'll do it right there in the chat. Nice! Alright, we both made our saves, so we do take half, and we take half. Blast both of them nicely. Scorch the hell out of all the grass here as well, but otherwise our companions come away unscathed.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Tawny Paw, your turn.
Alright. So that fireball effect, if I move into that, does it get me?
Oh, no, it's an instantaneous. It's there and then it's
okay,
gone.
I thought so. Okay, I'm gonna like pivot around. Let's see. Carl's got 2 grappling him right now.
He does.
The 2 zombies diagonal. Alright, I will attack the one between Red and I.
Alrighty.
Maybe we can get that grapple off him. Oh, and I need to do my fire. Oh no, I'm not on fire right now.
Correct. But Red and Carl and yourself are now on fire.
Oh crap!
Boom, boom, boom. I love this weapon. The good news is with that one swipe, you just killed the vampire, which will break one of the grapples. Ari was kind enough to remind me that that phrase doesn't mean what I think it does.
Okay.
All right, so Carl, you will take 5 points of fire damage, as will Red, as that splash effect just hits everybody within 5 feet of this zombie when she cracks at it. So Tawny Paw takes 5, Red takes 5, Carl takes 5.
Does anybody smell turtle soup?
Oh, too soon.
And burnt hair. Lots of burnt hair.
Well, knowing Red, he will take the opportunity to reaction grab a blunt from his inventory and have it lit as part of the fire splash.
Reaction grab a.
Gotta make the most of a situation, man.
Then I will use my attack on the other zombie, or vamp diagonal to me.
All right. That's likewise a hit. This time the fire only splashes back at you.
I can take that.
2 whole points of fire. We'll set this zombie in fuego.
Alright. I think that'll be it for Tawny.
Okay, let's start with this vampire up here. We do not get to regenerate, and we are all about trying to make Sahar pay for what she just did. Claw attack, intent to grapple, 17. Not quite.
No.
So close. Alright, now we gotta go for an attack. Damn it! Alright.
No.
And back over here, we have but 2 of our monsters left on the board. One of them is got the grapple on Carl, so we will definitely go for the bite attack. That's not going to land. We may only take a single bite attack per round, even though we have multi-attack. The rules do not allow us to just spam the bite attack and F you over as a player who's been grappled. So we will claw, and that's going to just scrape on Carl's armor for nothing. Final vampire will take a little singe damage. Actually, the barest minimum of damage. And then we will try to go to town on Tawny Paw here, and try for a grapple.
Don't even get dinner first.
That's an 11. That ain't gonna happen. We're just gonna go for a scratch now. There it is, a 24 for 9 slashing. You do resist that, though. Only 4 slashing. And that's it for the vampires. So Ilaric is up next.
Alaric's going to move in, bonus action, healing word at first level for 6 points to Carl.
Sweet.
And then action is going to attack the one between him and Tawny Paw.
Okay.
For 18 to hit.
That is a hit. Forgot to roll that thing's dexterity save. It does make that, so it is no longer on fire. We will take the radiant damage, though. crap. I forgot to regenerate them at the start of their turn as well, so I will offset that as part of this damage. And then this one on the bottom I will regen. Continue, though.
That's it?
All right. And over to Sahar. Oh, boy. Well, that's half of what I had left. Oh, no, it's not, because I didn't get the extra little 5 up in there. And that is more than what we had left, so you just killed another one.
Delightful. And as my bonus action, I am going to use Misty Step to down to the last one that has Carl in a grapple.
Yeah, I was hoping you would Misty Step right next to Carl as kind of a, look what I can do.
Just like, sup, what's up?
You're pretty sure you heard the vampire
Yo, what's up? I'm here.
that you just killed kind of utter as it was wasting away. Lord Strahd, we failed you.
Daniel,
Yes.
with the Sunblade, the vampire will take an extra 1d8 radiant damage because it is undead.
I don't believe that for a second.
I mean, it is what it is.
All right, I can't argue.
Yeah,
with that.
it says I gain a +2 to attack. It does radiant instead of slashing. When you hit undead with it, that target takes an extra 1d8 radiant.
Yarg.
So it's only 3 damage.
All right, we will take it. We got it. Is that it for Sahar's turn?
Yep, she's good.
All right, Varys, who is at his limit for what he can regenerate now with that stupid necrotic wound.
Yep. Moving 5, 10, 20, loose flank.
Yep.
Stab.
That is solid. We will take all of that. Likewise. Getting down to the final innings here. All right, over to, oh god, it's Krill's turn. He always does so much freaking damage. All right. Still a bit of room to regenerate there. I think 107 is your max at this point with the 5 points of necrotic.
Talk that one out.
All right. Oh no! Gonna need an inspiration as well, because the natural 1, but if you inspo and hero point, that will hit.
Yeah, go on.
19 damage. Okay. Start.
Talking about offhand as well then.
Get that one that's in the best shape. Another hit. Shredding away at that one. Alright. No more regen for either of these guys. As Radabru's turn comes up, he will take a little bit of fire damage. Ow! Son of a... Why? Take an inhalation of his opportunity attack there, as it were. And sure, we will step along the stones and then jump off down to this level, get this one in a flank with Varys, and slice away, or bonk away with the Radiant Warhammer, and the Club Shield, which will do nothing this time around. Radiant Slice, or bonk again, as it were, from Radabru as we go back to Fenrix.
Fenrix is gonna once again move his hunter's mark. Oh, let's move it to the one between Sahar and Carl.
Okay.
He's going to take his first shot at the one above Radabru. If he can see that one.
You can.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
Game over.
So let's see, that's 15 plus 8. Yeah. He's gonna take the second shot at the last one there,
Alrighty.
which is 26 to hit, plus Hunter's Mark, which is another 4.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I don't think he has anything he can do bonus action wise. No. Alrighty. Oh, actually, moving the Hunter's Mark was bonus action, so he is good to
okay.
go.
Yeah, this one is in a full-on panic, looking around for its allies to coordinate a last desperate assault with, as it realizes it's the last one of its kind, and it's staring Carl down, who will take a 1d4 of fire damage at the start of his turn. 1 whole point of fire damage. I forgot to roll Radabru's saving throw. Natural 20 from him, so he's no longer on fire. But yeah, Carl will take the 1 point of fire damage. Otherwise, you're still grappled by this final vampire here.
So basically canonization now.
Yeah, don't forget to regenerate your 3 after taking the 1 as well. So basically, it's a net gain of 2 there for Carl.
Got it.
And then what you got for your turn? Blasting away at the final one.
So, here we go.
Oh, gosh. 21, 30 points of damage on a guy that had 29 hit points. Okay.
Hey.
That will close it out. Carl gets a dexterity saving throw at the end of his turn to put that fire out.
Okay.
Tawny Paw likewise gets one of those when her next turn would be. Yep, DC is 10, so Carl easily pats those flames out.
Phew.
Cuts off the grappling hands of the vampires. And we are free there.
Can I walk around and collect some of the arrows?
If they are magical, definitely. If they're non-magical, we don't even really bother to track
They're
those
plus
anymore.
1.
Yeah, if they're plus 1, I believe those might actually be expended. If you missed them, then I allow you to recover half. Otherwise, I think they lose their magical charge when they hit. I could be mistaken.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, there's no arrow plus 1. It must be plus 1 arrow. No
Once it
magical
hits
results.
a target, the ammunition is no longer magical.
Gotcha. In that instance, any attacks that miss, you can recover all of those arrows because those things are not cheap.
Yeah, they all hit.
Occasional circumstantial exceptions will be made, like if we're fighting on a cliffside and you shoot it off the cliff, like you might not be able to find those. But otherwise, yeah.
Sahar's gonna go up to Carl and Tawny and foist a healing potion into both of their hands for them to chug at this current instance.
Excellent.
Many thanks.
And we will have enough time between this combat and the next one for Carl to regenerate back to, looks like 92 would be his current maximum with that 16-point necrotic wound. But he will be able to enter the next combat at that state of health rather than 77.
Okay, then I won't need a potion. But Carl does clasp you on the shoulder and say, "Thank you, my friend." As his wounds start to close like Wolverine.
Slowly but surely, and then yeah, Tawny Paw could definitely use some restoration, down 30 some hit points from all that.
What does healing potion do? Is that 4d4?
The standard would be 2 die 4 plus 2. Greater is 4 die 4 plus 4. And then I think a few people will have supreme healing potions from hype trains back in the day. Ooh, 10 hit
Yes,
points
I do.
max. And actually, if you're drinking it out of combat as an action, you don't even need to roll the dice. You can like savor that bad boy and get the full restoration. It's only in combat when you're trying to chug it while you're also fending for your life that you have to roll the dice.
I used to have Supremes. They were in my old bag of holding.
Oh, the heartbreak.
I had a lot of stuff in there.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the astral plane, the Arnold Schwarzenegger blade.
Red.
How the fuck did I get out here? Why am I floating around here in the astral space? Somebody save me!
It deserves it.
Ferris, do you need another bag of holding since yours kind of
No.
imploded?
No. I found.
You're good? Okay.
I got another one when we were doing all our break time rolls, so I'm good.
Oh, that's funny. I thought he was gonna be like, I don't trust those things anymore.
Alaric will slip 2 supreme and 4 regular potions of healing.
Don't worry. No, don't worry about it. I got 8 greater potions of healing already. I'm good.
Okay. I will steal your bag. Just kidding.
Well, if you steal it, you get a lot of gold. I got 3 Phoenix Downs now. That helps. 7 anti-oranges. Don't know what those do.
Can I put a bag of holding
That is
inside a bag of holding?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
That also
Dang.
causes them to explode.
No, you literally
Good.
create a black hole.
The
We
anti.
all want to check the body if they have
Well,
any.
the answer to the question would be: could you? Yes. Should you? No.
Quick, everybody throw all the bag of holdings into one bag of holding.
No, save the bag of holdings, find a tough enemy, take the bag of holding, put it over the guy's head, cut the bag of holding, instant beheading.
Well, if you flip the bag of holding upside down, it spills all contents.
No, it's only if you reach in and pull out the bottom of the bag, it fills out all the contents. It's not if you flip it upside down.
Just for clarification, all of the vampire bodies, upon being killed, just dissipated and withered away to nothingness. There's nothing left of them to search or obtain. None of them had any weapons or anything at best. Like we were saying, a couple of them had some low-value jewelry that would have probably just fell to the grass and the dirt. A few minutes of investigation in that respect, I would say. Add to, we divide this, of course, however you guys want. Say 200 gold worth of semi-precious jewelry. No one piece worth more than, say, 25 gold.
Alaric and Fenrix are going to not take any of that money.
Very
I'm
well.
good.
Same with Tawny.
Take 50 gold worth, and that's it. And in the meantime, I will also be handing a healing potion to Preacher, because he is also hurt.
Thank you kindly.
And I think we should just give all the rest of the gold to Rodabru, whoever's not taking it.
Ah, thanks, y'all. I'm just kind of rocking the same 10 gold pieces I've had the whole time.
Well, you're part of the crew now, Rodabru. Have some money.
Yeah, just wait till we find
Margin
your
just
merchant.
mind and will foist her 50 at Rodabru as well. Take some money, man.
All right, I'm adding 200 gold pieces to Rodabru's sheet then, it sounds like.
Don't worry. As soon as we find a merchant, I'm going to buy you some stuff.
Oh, man, that sounds
Or
like...
his sugar daddy.
Are you courting me? Like, what's going on here, bro? I didn't know you felt that
No.
way.
I'm just no.
All right, man. I
I'm-
mean, it's cool.
No, it's just
Jesus
gonna be
Christ.
team bonding
Love is love,
shopping trip.
man.
Exactly.
Well, all right. Let's take a peek at our next ascent up the plateau. We've got all kinds of different maps here built for this. One more interesting than the next as we are approaching from the eastern screen here and making our way west. We will hold off on initiative rolls until next time. That way we don't have to track anything.
Oh, look, oranges again.
Yes, we are back to fighting Class D oranges, but if you look extra close, you might see a Class C orange here and there, hidden amongst their collective. And this will be the Sunday Morning Table's official debut of the newest variety of the Class D zombie, the Class D Abomination. If you have not seen this at any of our tables so far that have had the misfortune of running into them, I do believe to this point no character has suffered an attack from one of these things yet. We may have had a couple on this past Tuesday, though. I'm not sure how far they got in. That is not a typo. This zombie is effectively 8 Class D oranges smushed and horribly mutated into one nasty undead. Heads popping out of torsos, arms popping out of legs, and it is no more effective on its attacks than a normal Class D orange. These are the same attack rules that you will see for a Class D orange. One thing that's different about them is their rolls are public, which is one thing the other zombies have had in their favor. Their rolls are hidden. But all of these are exactly how a Class D orange would line up, and they are a mountain of friggin' hit points as well. So if you've thought that situations are bad when you've got a bunch of Class D zombies around you and they start squeezing into spaces around you, try imagining having even 1 or 2 of these things around you coming at you with 16-24 attacks per round. We've not had anybody suffering a whole lot of damage from them yet, I don't think. As I recall, they have spent their turns bashing away at a barricade made of shopping carts and mattresses, and that's what's going on Tuesday night. But catch up with us later tonight. We've got our first doubleheader for the first time in a long time, friends. We are back with a Sunday evening table. We get a little adjustment here on the live stream. Forgot I didn't have the video set for this. There we go. That's me. But we
It's
are back.
okay, guys. Just hover 15 feet in the air with your boots of flying. They won't hit you.
Yes, I have.
You
I have
like
not
the,
found any. I have not found any means of attacking airborne characters with these zombies as we have found so far.
It'll be like the little jumping spiders when they just kind of raise their front legs and they're like, "I'm gonna get you."
Just give them all the ability to catapult.
They have means, and there's one thing to keep in mind. Remember that no one character, unless you've got some awesome true sight or blind sight, none of your characters can see more than 60 feet. So as soon as you start putting some severe distance between you and these things, you can't see them anymore to attack them. And they do not suffer the same visual impairments in the gloom that your characters do. So tactically, the terrain is almost always in their favor. Yeah, the Belcher Abomination is, we will see just how that goes, but the Belcher zombies have certainly made an impact against some of our flying characters more than once, but that will be for next time around. As I was starting to say, join us tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific. We will continue with the Agent Orange Enemir side of the zombie apocalypse as we head back to my homebrew campaign setting with the Sunday evening crew. Got a new player stepping in as well, so should be very exciting. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific tonight. And then we are back next, after that, I believe, Wednesday with the Coalescence, and then Tuesday with J-Man's campaign. That's all for next week, though. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you next time around. And as you know, friends, there is no RU without you. Have a great one.
Good night.
Creepy.
Good game, yeah.
Damn good
That
session, guys.
wasn't really strategized by the other guy.
See you next Sunday.
Yep. Have a good one.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Hi guys.